closer to me. Going back in. Okay. This is outtakes, y'all. Actually, I probably put this in there because she's crazy. So I want the world to see what I have to deal, what I have to deal with to take. I didn't know I was getting myself into right now. So in case you didn't know, I'm just trying to set up my computer, my computadora. So she's gonna give you something to look at before I address my audience right now, because I'm just trying to get going, y'all. Okay, this show is real. Okay, it's really, yeah, it really happens in real time. Let's see. I'm gonna need that too. I'm gonna step out of frame a little bit.
Finally. Woo.
But I'm back in frame, okay? She gonna take over. Because the problem is you on here, they're gonna be like, oh, we wanna see more Kristen. I'm like, okay. So I gotta bring her back because she's crazy.
Bring me back.
She's the craziest. She's definitely the craziest one I had. I don't have, about 4 guests already, and she's definitely the craziest one. So
we read your comments. So comment. Your opinion matters.
Your opinion does matter.
If you made something, we would comment.
I would definitely say something. But I can't be amazing sometimes. All right, so woo! All right, so what's up, y'all? This is Clip Jumper, like we already discussed earlier. Okay. She thought the name was cool. She wanted to steal my name. I'll think of a name for her later. Okay. But as far as it is right now, I'm the Clip Jumper, and that's how it's gonna stay. But I do have a guest today. Okay. What's her name? Her name is Kristen Walker. So let's introduce Kristen Walker. Give her a round of applause coming on the show, making an appearance.
Kristen Nicole is in your living room.
She is. It's funny too. Now her and I go way back like Cadillac car seats. Okay. Know her for a little bit, quite a while. So yeah. Let's see. Let's run through some topics to talk about Kristen, okay? Because I wanted a woman's, exactly. So I wanted a woman's opinion on this, okay? Now, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a single guy, As far as I know, Kristen's still single, by the way, I believe. So men, Yeah.
Not by choice, you guys just don't act right.
Exactly. This is why we're here. This is why we're here. We're gonna talk to y'all specifically, okay, and women as well. Because she gonna talk shit. Basically, what's gonna happen right now is she gonna talk shit about the men's, right? And I'm gonna talk shit about the women's, because y'all is crazy as shit. Okay, we gonna address that in a minute. So we have a couple of specific topics I want to run through. So one of them is bad experiences that you've had with the opposite sex. Okay. I don't had a lot of them, so I'm gonna kind of pick up my favorites. Something that kind of just comes out of. I know, right? Well, we go as long as the batteries go, we're good.
Get settled in.
Yeah, so we're gonna run through some shit. So bad experiences. So I'll go first. Damn, how much? See, I know who's watching me, but damn, is she watching right now? She probably isn't. So she knows who she is, but I ain't gonna name her. The worst ones I have. I know Kristen has some bad experiences and stuff.
So many.
Would you like to share a fucked up ass experience? I'm pretty sure.
My bad experiences are almost like, am I stupid for experiencing that or not witnessing it beforehand? Like, kind of return back on me.
So it's your own fault that you got yourself.
We should not allow people to give us bad experiences.
So you want the man to do everything? That's what I'm hearing. You want the man to walk up.
I want a man to take a lead and do something, not wait to be instructed.
Okay.
You need my instructions, huh?
We're gonna
tell you how to do it, huh?
When you talk like that, then maybe, yeah. I mean, she has like that. I like her voice. She has like that real sexy tone in her voice. Okay. It's almost as if like you dial up the, what was that shit called? The 1-900 number, and then the girl's like, hello, like
Bad
she has
experience. Here that is. that sounds crappy. I've been told, oh, can you lower down the way you talk on the phone? You're monitoring my calls and you're telling me how to talk as if I did that intentionally. I'm sorry, my voice turns you on. Bad experience.
But I've told her, I was like, you have a really nice voice, like real feminine. It's nice. So other dudes, you know, like I notice these things. I'm a man, okay?
Trying to entice you with my voice, reel you in. I'm not just talking.
It is. I still like it anyway. But anyway, so yeah, so she don't have bad experiences. Moving on.
I used to not tell people where I live because I didn't trust them. I'd have to drop them off around the corner, and I would run through the back of the apartment complex to my door because they never had the privilege of knowing where I lived.
They know like the general vicinity, but they're like, oh shit, you know. so you have trust issues. So Kristen I kind of knew that, okay, but
and you're supposed to. Stay on guard.
But I know her for a little bit, so she jokes around with me, but she can, you know, this cat does have claws, by the way, so yeah, she can get a little. Yeah, she can come at you real fast. She come at you real fast. I don't play, because I play a lot, you know, and I just, sometimes I say things, and then like certain people will kind of get a little pissy, you know, and I don't piss her off. I know, because a handful of times, like, damn, okay, we aren't gonna go there, okay, we still cool and everything. I was like, damn, she don't bit my head off a couple of times, y'all. So yeah, she appears to be high maintenance, okay, but she's not really, but she has that appearance. Because when I first met her, I was like, this girl, you know, she lives, you know, in an expensive area of town.
I maintain myself.
You know,
cheers to the women out there maintaining themselves.
So yeah, I was kind of like, okay, this girl right here, she's gonna be a problem. She's a problem other ways, but
I'm a piece of cake. I'm ridiculously reasonable.
When you get to know her, yeah, okay, but she, you know, there's always that, like, I'm scared to, like, I'm scared to play with her too much. So I know that, you know,
you can't stand the heat. Get you out the kitchen.
She gonna do that scratch and I'm not, you know,
you gotta be able to hold your position. Be unshakable. I shouldn't be able to convince you to do anything.
No.
If I convince you to change your mind and something that you already had solid in your mind, that means you suck.
True.
I could be playing. I could not even know what I'm talking about. How about that?
See? She's talking to you specifically.
Talking to you. You know who you are.
Larry. I don't know Larry, but I'm just like...
Stop wasting people's time.
When Larry, if Larry subscribes to watches this, he's going like, this shit? Like, what the fuck are you
Larry,
talking shit to me?
Take notes. I'm going to make your life easy.
I don't know if I believe that. But anyway, so moving on. So, because we already in this topic, so like, turn-ons, okay? There's certain things that turn women on, okay? Cleanliness is one. I myself, I'm pretty clean for a guy, because men tend to be like, you know, I can wear their shirt, you know, 4 times before I wash it, that type of shit, you know, or maybe they don't, you know, their place isn't upkept or something. There's a lot of clothing around, you know, but because you know, because I'm a single guy, you know, I live on myself. So there's no one to tell me to clean my room, like literally, you know. So yeah, so cleanliness is one. We were kind of talking about this earlier. You're saying how if a dude is saying some basically he should be like firm in his decision, like take lead, take lead. So that kind of goes in with like confidence. Yeah. Now, I actually had a girl, because when I was younger, that's not something I had. I had to like kind of fall into my own, you know, if you will. So that was because of my upbringing, by the way, and we will get into depth about that. But basically, I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, okay, and you can't date or nothing. It's almost like you're a monk. You know, and for those of you who already know me, kind of know a little bit about this, but I'm just kind of like addressing it like briefly, because like I said, we'll go into depth. But yeah, so yeah, no, I was like real meek, you know, like real nice. And ain't no wrong being nice, but that could come across as weak if you don't know if you're too nice, basically.
Or you haven't had enough time to explore the other options of nice. No one's rattled the crazy first.
This is true. This is true.
Rattle the crazy comes out of everyone, even the nice guys.
Because you have to be able to keep up with, because women, okay, women are ruthless, all right? Women ain't gonna teach, like, women aren't gonna teach you how to pick up other women. They're not gonna, unless they're like really good friends, or they're like a pickup coach or something specific like that, or a dating coach, whatever. They're not gonna. They're just like, do I like him? Is he cool? Like they're not there to teach you unless you have and that's why I'm here. Okay, that's why we're here. Okay, you can come to us because we're experts. Okay,
Let me tell you like it is.
we don't see lots of things. Yeah. So turn-ons. It's funny because women say, if women are usually notoriously bad at giving advice to men, by the way, because what you guys do, so not you in particular, but some girls, they'll be like, I want to, learn how to pick up girls or be more attractive or da-da-da. And they're like, and you ask a girl that, she's going to be like, well, just be yourself. Just be yourself. I'm like, well, hold up. No, okay? Because being yourself is what got you in this situation, okay? Like, you were yourself for 20 years or whatever it was, and this is the result that you got. No one likes your ass.
Wrong people.
What I'm saying, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it'll bring you down. But really, be your best self.
Yes.
Okay? Because being yourself is kind of a cheating way out of it, okay?
Especially if you have a shitty self.
Exactly. That's what got you here in the first place.
No one told you that your shitty self is shitty.
No one wants to tell you that. No one wants to tell you that shit because
they're all nice and they'll change later. No, you need to be a friend and tell your friend sucks.
To get them started.
Change.
To get them started. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a circle of shittiness. It's gonna be a shitty circle. You're gonna be circle jerking around and around and around. He's never gonna change.
And it's half your fault for not telling your shitty friend that they're shitty in this area. You don't have to be mean, but But
you wanna like be real with them eventually.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Rip it.
That's why being yourself is great if you're already great already. But if you're shitty in a certain aspect, you gotta be real with yourself.
Don't do it.
Yeah. So some of the things that turn women off, okay, is indecisiveness. If you don't if you're not being like a leader, if you're not leading.
What do you want? I don't know. Whatever you want. I guess you're not doing nothing.
Because you guys do that, by the way.
How about you give me 3 ideas and I'll choose from those 3. So it works better. You know it works better, women. Give me 3 options and I'll narrow it down. Don't tell me whatever I want. And then I tell you something like, no.
Because she doesn't know. She wants you to do, if she wants something specifically, she's going to tell you she wants that, okay? Or whatever it may be. She'll tell you.
And if I am specific and you tell me that, oh, you want this, and you try to change my mind after I was specific, then the claws come out, okay? That's what happens. I got the claw marks. Then the pouting.
To know, okay? Because I won't in there because I want to test my boundaries with the girl because I'll say certain things and stuff, and maybe I'm acting too much of a fool, and then she's like, no, and I'm like, okay, I know where your boundaries are. I know where it's at now. I'm always gonna push it, but at least I know. That's a big turn off for women.
So what turns you on about a woman?
Okay. Me personally, you're looking at Chop, see, because she knows it, that's why. But I'm releasing that information. So, okay, so women in general, I don't really have a type. Bad bitches. No, I'm saying. No, I don't really have a type. I like girls that are proportionate. Because I don't, for real. I don't.
More head than you got body.
Yeah, because I don't dated around, okay?
Funny.
Dated around, and I dated all fucking type. I don't date what they call them, thick girls. I dated thick girls. I dated little petite girls that they look like they're 12. They're not really 12, but that's what they look. I've been with maybe a little bit too chubby, just because there's thick and there's chubby. I haven't dated a fat girl. I have not dated a fat girl, but I've dated she was kind of getting there, but she still looked good. But as long and then she can be overweight a little bit and still look good because she's proportionate. So just because she weighs 175 pounds and she's like 5'6", she can still pull that off. She's talking shit. I heard her whispering. She's talking shit. Just because she in shape, okay? Not everyone could look like Kristen, all right?
I'm 143, and he said 175. You know where you're going. You know where my mind's at, woman.
Like, sometimes you guys a little thick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're proportionate, then that's great. If you're not proportionate, we're going to bypass you. Now, there is a certain amount of men that are chubby chasers, okay? But that's a very small percentage of men anyway, because I have a couple of friends who, they only date big, and I mean fat women, okay? That's what they are, let's face it. BBWs, okay? There's chubs, there's chubby, with a little pleasantly plump, and then there's BBW, and then they like that. Me personally, I never got into that. But some of y'all do, and that's fine. That's what you're into, that's fine. But me personally, yeah, if the girl's proportionate. Also, there's certain things that girls do, like when they wear when they have their hair a certain way. So like, I like that haircut with like the little Cleopatra cut. I don't know why I like that. Now, certain girls can't pull that off, but when they do, it just looks so. It looks so sexy. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. They got the long bangs going and shit. I don't know.
Dropping hints.
Certain girls. Certain girls do that. Also, too, I've seen this one chick. I don't want to describe her too much because but she has this hair, and it's really nice to me because she's like a sandy blonde. I don't really care about hair color too much, but she in particular happens to be blonde. But she has like the curly hair and she's blonde, and that's like so sexy to me because I'm like, damn, like it's probably not. She could be like Sheryl Crow, like her, like she look like a hippie mom type of woman. She's older, because and she just has this long hippie style going on. I'm digging the curls, and she happens to be blonde. I like curly hair. I mean, obviously I have curly as well. I mean, but I have dreadlocks, of course. But actually, they're like brother locks. Now that I think about it, they're not quite, because I keep them short. I actually cut my hair, by the way. But I digress. So the curly hair is sexy on them. Now, what else turns me on? Oh yeah, this is gonna sound kind of slutty, I get it, but like fishnets. I like when girls have stockings on, any type of stockings, okay? If y'all have like stockings on, or you put on like a garter belt or something. Well, I mean, as far as stockings go, fishnets, okay?
Don't do it.
Do it.
Only when you have a husband. Don't do it for your boyfriend.
If he's a nice boyfriend,
boyfriends are temporary.
The stockings are forever.
Save it for some man that put your ring on your finger and made it worth it. He's not going anywhere. Boyfriends, they go places. Untrustworthy. Don't waste your time in your outfit.
See, this is the Christian with this is the cat Christian coming out. Okay, she's around and shit.
Responsible Kristen.
She got the claws out right now. So yeah,
I've dressed up for a guy before, and where is he at now? My ex with some other girl, and he lied about planting flowers in his backyard. He was like, "Oh, I'm having a new craft." You know what he's doing? His mom was making him sell his house. It wasn't even his house. How about that? Lies. See, this is gonna fall into the bad experiences category because he don't lie to you. Okay, I don't condone all that. And you know what's even funnier is he doesn't even know he lied to me. He has no idea that I know this. You know why? Because once you know a lie, it makes no sense trying to get them to tell you the truth. They're not gonna do it.
That's why
hold it in your pocket and make it stupid.
That's why you always gotta be honest. When I'm if I'm talking to, okay, I try to keep it as honest as I can. The first thing that I know if I'm gonna like this person is if they think I'm funny or not. Cause automatically, cause I'm gonna say some.
Funny. I'm not laughing.
You heard it. heard it first. Yeah.
Comedy.
If
He wants you to make him laugh.
I want
Little Elmo, little guy.
I want to be able to I want to be able to say what I want to say, because if we can't banter and act silly and stuff, I automatically I'm probably not gonna like her, because I'm like, yo, this is someone that, because I'm gonna say something stupid and be silly, because that's like, this isn't acting, this is how I am in real life, okay? And the people who know me in person, okay, you already know this is how I act.
So what if your sense of humor is different than their sense of humor, and that just happens to not be funny?
Well, then it's automatic. Yes, again, because I ain't gonna kick her ass out.
Okay, that means you need a power hour to discuss every single topic within that hour that ever makes you funny, so you don't waste your time thinking you have the same humor years down the line. Oh my god.
That's right. But what I would, okay, so if I take a girl, okay, so if I'm gonna take a girl out, if it's getting serious like that, I'm gonna take her, and watch something funny or something. Like, I usually don't want to watch things, but there's certain things where I'm like, yo, if she's like a nerd or something like that, it's like automatic plus and shit in my book. So if she likes Marvel or something, or like, because you see what's on the damn, there's like Spider-Man on the wall behind me.
I don't even know who Marvel is.
See, she does. She's high maintenance.
No, Marvel is actually a product company. It's actually a product company that has pavers. Actually, that's who Marvel is in my eyes.
But she don't suck the fun right out. She sucked the fun right out of it. I was like, yeah, Marvel. She's like, oh yeah, well, Stan Lee. That's what I'm like, damn. She'll start naming like the CEOs and shit. I'm like, see, this girl got high maintenance. So she can be funny. Then she goes in the high maintenance. So I was like,
we have Marvel pavers. They're really, really good. So if you want to redo your kitchen or your wall, we have some Marvel pavers.
Yeah, she went there, y'all. Okay, so like DC, comic booky, superhero, because I'm a kid. I'm a fucking kid. Okay.
Samurai. Isn't there a new Samurai store?
Samurai.
Is it called Samurai right here?
Oh yeah, Samurai Comics. Yeah, Samurai Comics. Exactly. Ironically, I didn't even know that I lived by that. That's actually new.
I'm up on the game and I don't even like the game.
See, oh my god, she just does it. She does it just because like, her man might like it. So she's like, oh yeah, she's like Superman. He's the one that wears the bat ears and he uses guns. Like, she just don't know. And she's like, oh, he likes it, so I like it. She don't know anything, but she wears a shirt. She don't know.
You like it, I like it.
She's like, yeah, Bruce Wayne. That's the man who can fly and has kryptonite weaknesses and shit. He has the claws that pop out of his.
Teach me what you're interested in.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fake. Like, I won't fake it. Because certain girls are into certain things. I won't fake that I like it. But if I can have fun with it, then okay. But because I don't watch a lot of chick flicks and stuff. I'm not gonna sit there and watch the Notebook with you. Okay. I'll make a compromise.
I don't want you to watch The Notebook with me. I want it to myself and popcorn and space. That's what we want.
That's
what we want.
She wants girly time. Fine. She can have the girly time. She wants the girly shows, the girly time on her own time, okay? But I want to have like, I'll bend a little bit, because I actually started watching this series. It's called Salem, okay? I thought I was like, oh, this is gonna be about. It's a bunch of women, but it's actually a bunch of witches. They're literal witches, by the way. I ain't just saying, y'all, a bunch of witches. No, they're actually witches, and it's back in the day when women didn't have a lot of rights and shit, and they're getting theirs because they're fucking. It's pretty interesting to watch. They're making the men fucking jump off cliffs and shit. It's pretty fucking funny. They did the women they own the shit. It's funny. Anyway, so I was watching that. I
watched a movie called 13 Days. High school bullied this one girl, basically made her kill herself, and she left a note and a video instructing them what to do. And if they don't do it, they're in trouble. Everyone in her high school they've done her wrong in some way, she has left notes and methods and what you should do next. It's a really good movie.
This almost
teaches you not to piss on people.
This almost kind of sounds like Carrie. That one movie where she kind of like has a revenge plot type of thing. Yeah, that just seemed like she was an X-Men to me, because if you got telekinesis like that, you like Jean Grey. But that's the comic book nerd in me coming out. So yeah. I
hope it's sell a comic book, get a heartbeat. Sold $5.
No, I'm putting that shit on the wall on the glass. She gonna sell all the books.
It's all worth $10,000.
Yeah. She's like, issue number 1. That must mean it's worth less because it's old. Get this old shit out of here. Like,
No, what's this?
no, why it's all crusty and old and turning yellow.
I would.
Oh my god! See, it's a high maintenance.
I'm on a hunt for that $85,000 penny though. I'm on that hunt. Dirty pennies.
But
watch them.
But you don't pick up. Yeah, but really on the ground. Do you pick up pennies when you find them on change? On the ground?
But in your purse.
Exactly. You don't even.
In your purse, all that loose change, you should all put loose change in a jar. Own individual jar. Dirty penny jar. Clean penny jar. Yes.
Speaking of pennies, so we're all way off topic. But that's funny. Speaking of pennies, I'm gonna bring it back to. I'm gonna segue into it. So pennies. So how, like I was saying earlier, how she admittedly, if she saw a penny on the ground, she most likely wouldn't pick that shit up because it's a fucking penny.
Yeah.
So, bring it back. I'm gonna try to segue this. This is a long shot, but when men approach women, okay, the amount of, especially if that woman is attractive, the amount of men approaching her or trying to hit her up is like a penny, okay? Because it's just, why is a penny not worth that much? Because it's so common.
Because all you easy bitches are out there making it so hard for us clean bitches to do anything because they're just so, loosey-goosey, no one cares. Live once, you suck. You give us all a bad name. You should keep your lungs closed and your mouth closed and stop making yourself so easy. It's draining and it looks trashy.
It's okay. You guys can, if you want to be freaky ladies, you can be freaky as long as you want.
Yeah, and you'll be back in the hospital with his crazy ex. Yeah. Straight from the bed to the hospital bed.
I condone. Okay, so I don't like the double standard though, because it's funny because like, okay, you know, because you talk to a man and the man's like, you know, I got with so and so. You know, and they're like, oh, and the dude's a high five. But then when a woman has sex, it's always like taboo about it. I don't agree with that, because like because girls slut shame other girls. Well, and men do it too. I don't condone this, but a lot of times I'm like, oh, you know, Sarah, did you have sex with Tyrone? You know, and then she's like, yeah, and it's like slut. So it's like, but when the dude has sex with some girl, you know, he's like gets props for it, but a girl can't have a good sex. If a girl wants to have a good, I don't agree with this, but if a girl wants to have a good sex life, she has to be careful with who she shares that information with, because they're gonna label her a slut. But the problem with you calling her a slut or a whore or these words and stuff, or a hoe or whatever you want to, whatever your choice word derogatory term is, you're only calling her that because she don't like you. Because if she likes you, you wouldn't have said that shit.
I've had men claim they slept with me and they never did. To my face. I was like, are you kidding me? How was that experience?
The one that didn't happen.
You like that?
See, so there's a cognitive dissonance there. So I'm talking shit on men too. I'm not just gonna slam women, by the way. I'm talking shit about you guys too, because people who know, I don't say those words, okay? I'm not like slut. No, because if she has sex, she has sex. In fact, I encourage her to have sex, because a lot of women are very repressed, okay? They're like, I can't even talk about it because, you know, I can't admit that I like that guy, he's hot or whatever. I wanna fuck him, da-da-da. Well, do whatever you want to do.
Those words that never came out of my mouth.
Well, I'm not. Well, maybe not, because she's high maintenance, y'all.
I'm not high maintenance.
Maybe not. Like,
my vagina's high maintenance.
Exactly.
Put it on a pedestal. It's worth a lot.
No,
it doesn't need to be out and just loosey-goosey with everybody. It's so nasty.
Well, don't put it on a pedestal, but treat it with respect. Treat it with the same amount of respect that you like to be treated, but don't put on it. See, but here I'm gonna segue into my next point.
I can lay down with a man who I can't have a conversation with, and I don't know his last name. There's boxes you should check, ladies, before you start doing that. Saves us a headache.
Well, yeah, because I admit, you know, women, they use me for my body sometimes, and it's very disheartening. They be doing that shit. I'm like, I'm not your plaything, okay? I have feelings too. Just because I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair doesn't mean you get to use my body like that, okay? And I'm very sensitive to these types of things.
Just be yourself. Don't bullshit.
Be your best self.
Be your best self.
Be your best self, okay? Because we don't be yourself. Because if you're watching me for advice, I mean, I spit the truth, but some of y'all are a little bit retarded. Not advanced, but retarded, okay? And I'm helping you guys out. because I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, I read a lot of books. Okay, I read a lot of relationship books and attraction and seduction and pickup, all that. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. But
I have had a guy tell me he can't date me because he needs this particular woman at this particular time because she's helping him, evolve and make good use of himself. And then afterwards, when he's done using that girl, then he'll have time for me. That's what I'm like, oh, thank you for your honesty. I feel sorry for that girl.
The reason why he's doing, well, that's actually...
Stop being that girl.
He's actually that's very truthful. He's using it as a stepping stone to get.
You know why?
But that means
the truth because I expect the truth and I ask the truth until you give me the truth.
But that means he views, but actually that's a compliment to you, okay? Because what he's doing is he's like, I'm not ready for her yet, okay? Because I'm here, I'm messing around with the.
And what you're showing me is that you are incapable of taking care of yourself as a man, and you need another woman to do that, and you're using her, and now you potentially could use me afterwards. Depending on what I have to offer you.
He doesn't think that you're on the same level as him. That's what that is. Because he's looking at you. He is putting you on a pedestal. That's exactly what he's doing. Because if he didn't, he would just be like, he try to get with you right off the bat, like fast, No. But in his mind, I know. I'm not saying I'm not saying that I would personally do that, but I see where I see his thinking. Okay, because I understand where he's coming from on that one. But here's how you pick them up, okay? Let's get into picking the girl up, okay? First of all, what you do, okay, is you can be anywhere, okay? Because a lot of people are like, do you talk to girls in Starbucks? I'm like, yeah, if I like her or I think that I might like her, yeah. But initially, there has to be some sort of physical, like that shouldn't be like the whole entire dealie. But there has to be some sort of physical attraction. Go to Dutch Brothers. Yeah, there's a lot of cute girls that work there. Really is. I'm not gonna lie. That and Starbucks. But she just like Dutch Brothers. I mean, it is a little better. Okay. I don't want to endorse them.
Get bigger, please.
She's endorsed.
I hate the lines. Come on. The line outside, the line inside.
We were making this look really good. They better pay us money, okay? Because we like putting that shit on the map. Not it's already on the map already, but we're like super.
Girl there, or guy there.
Super endorsing that. But the first thing you want to do when so the first thing you do is you approach the woman, okay? And I'll do a live. Right now we're just shooting the shit because this is John and friends. But eventually we're gonna have an actual like live pickup type of deal, okay? But first of all, what you do is you have to approach her, okay? So you have to say what you want to say, but for example, see, me personally, I screen the girl off the bat because I'm crazy, y'all, okay? She's crazy, but she's a different kind. I'm a different kind. Like, our crazies are good together, but she's definitely a different kind of crazy than me because I'm like a silly, like goofy crazy, okay? She gets goofy too, but still, I'm probably.
What that means?
I'm still more crazy than her in that aspect. But yeah, so I'll say something off the wall that I think is funny. Okay, so I might step to her, and I might make fun of the situation. I'm gonna say, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Like, hey, did you see that one guy over there? What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't want to get too crazy because I don't know her, but I want to make it seem like it's situational, okay? I'll bring something into it. I'm like, yeah, like, I'll make fun of somebody. Usually, I'll walk up to her and be like, hey, look at that guy, or that guy, yeah.
Never good.
Kind of funny.
Never open a conversation with insults of someone else.
It depends upon the girl, okay? I have more in my toolbox, but I'll walk up to her and I'll probably be silly in a certain way. But most of my
okay. Better off being like, hey, let me see your ankles. You have beautiful ankles.
You have beautiful. Actually, that's a good line.
Roll up your, pant leg. I want to see your ankles.
If it's funny, you can say anything. I could be like, oh my god, your ankles are amazing. You actually know what's a good one? Because most girls are, especially if they're slim, like this one right here. You'd be like, hey, I like your elbows. Like, those are you have the nicest elbows I've ever seen.
Vaseline. It
like,
does me good.
Them elbows, I know she was drinking her vitamin D because them elbows looking on point. Like, or you could say,
Get that.
You can. she don't use the cocoa butter. She smell like cocoa butter, y'all. Okay, yeah, I don't know what she. I already know what she put on. All right. So yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, or you could say another one I've said before is actually really good. You could be like, hey, you get her attention first. You say, hey, your eyebrows are on point right now, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't say fleek, because I mean, don't, unless she's a super hip hop knowing type of girl, because you don't want to run up on some older women. Not okay. She was
like, what?
She wasn't.
I beg your pardon.
She was a hippie blonde, so she
they might get it.
She would get it. Well, it depends on the age bracket, because you know, if she's above 30, then or above 25, she probably ain't gonna, you know. I would say 30, I guess. Yeah, if she's around 30, she's probably gonna not want to talk with a lot of slang. And the only reason why I use slang is I think it's funny. I don't really actually talk like that, but I say it because I think it's funny. So if we're like bantering, you know, and I'm like, calm down, girl. All right, you know, I start acting crazy, then I can talk to her like that. Some girls can't. Okay, but she has to be funny, or she has to be fun and have fun with me and be silly to a certain extent. Otherwise, we don't have. That's just lack of chemistry. What that is, because I've said hello to girls, and I stepped to them pretty solid. Like I was like, you know, like good eye contact. Like I did, like, you know, we're like lined up and stuff. Like I was like, hey, how you doing now? And they're just like, or I say something funny. I'd say something stupid, kind of like just to see where their humor is, and they're like, what? Or they'll be like, huh? Or they'll just look at me. Yeah, like, see? Do like that. So I'm like, hey, Kristen, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you're like,
Min, it would have been easier for you to just do this, the little nudge, and just sit there. Don't say anything.
Well, that's crazy.
And then wait for them to say something first, which you would do. Yes. Why are you rubbing me so close? I was just so intoxicated with your smell.
See, that sounds.
What are you wearing?
That sounds creepy. Oh no, women don't know exactly what, because she say that,
girl.
But you might be in the minority on that one, because.
Or you could ask them what's on their mind. You look like you're full of thoughts. Oh, you just might crack that real open.
That's a little too sweet to me, because I don't know if she like. See, if I already knew, she kind of, if she were like shooting glances at me and she were like, those are called IOIs.
Always approach it as a friend. Then always approach as a friend, genuinely interested in that person.
Exceptions to the rule is if she's already okay. If the girl's throwing the IOIs, which are basically indicators of interest, across the room or something like that, like she's basically undressing me with her eyes, or she's kind of winking at. If she does a wink, then Jesus, come on, that's like super obvious. But
who does that?
I do that. You know what I do? Honestly, so if okay. Okay, here's what I do, all right? So I go to the girl, and I'm looking at her like, yeah, and like, because I'm silly, right? But I want to flirt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be like,
and I would do this. What?
That works, okay? She's just holding a straight face because she knows me, so she's like, but if I was walking up to her, okay?
We're not children. I wouldn't get it.
It's just like, if you were already looking at me, you know how like you kind of look at each other from across the room?
Maybe if I was drunk.
Don't listen,
and
it
you
works.
were silly from across the room.
It may not work on her.
And then I'd turn around and make sure there wasn't a child or a baby on my shoulder. Is there a baby? Is there a baby on my shoulder?
You want to? She's saying that. Yes. If she's in a fun mood, she'll get it, okay? Because I literally, okay, one of the things I would do if I were trying to, like, you know, flirt or something like that, I stick my tongue out. I'm like,
you could just do, hi.
You're kind of like.
What about that one?
Well, that's.
Goofy?
Yeah, it's pretty far. That's like actual goofy. That's like actual.
I've done the little fishing thing before. Made me feel out of myself. But when girls,
okay, and props to Kristen, okay, because she flirts. But you know what? Because a lot of girls, you know, are too, like, certain girls think so highly of themselves that they won't even do that. So like if you step to them and you're kind of jokey, funny, and they're like, "What?" Like, I had that before. Like I'm like in a good mood. I want to be funny. I want to be jokey. I want to be charismatic. And you step to them, you know, and they're like, They're just hot.
Guys can do that too.
Well,
you know that, right? Guys can get that dead, stupid stare too.
Yeah, but hot girl, like, it's cliche.
Meatheads that I know it's because you have nothing to say, but the stare can be like off-putting.
True. Well, if you stare at somebody for more than 3 seconds, either you want to kill them or you want to fuck them. Okay, so if you stare at them too long, there's because there's just something going on there that.
Like after I've dropped my funny line, I've dropped it. I laid it on his lap and just looking at me.
Well, he's what's the word I'm looking for? Either he's very he thinks highly of himself. Certain people think highly of themselves and their sense of humor is like really like highbrow, which I don't. I appreciate highbrow humor, but when you're relating with somebody, you want to laugh as much as you fucking can, okay? And especially on this show, because I'm just a fucking fool anyway. So, yeah, but it's like, what kind of conversations are you gonna have if your humor is so fucking highbrow that it has to be like this amazing, witty, like delivery, and it's like perfect, and it's like Oscar Wilde, amazing, right? Too much, okay? Because you're not gonna laugh as much because if you want highbrow humor. Watch fucking Frasier or something, whatever, or something like that. Me, I'm silly. I don't want to be too silly all the time, but there's a good balance of it. And I'll know within the first like 20 minutes if I have chemistry with her, if I can joke around with her. That's like super. That's like pretty much the foot in the door. That's like prerequisites. Okay, if I already like her, and I can joke around with her, then that's she's pretty much in already at that point. And then we just kind of go from there. But yeah. So, moving on. So a lot of you men, speaking of turn-ons, certain men are turned on by virgins and stuff, or maybe the girl, or maybe girl on girls, like two girls together. So let me address one first. So virgins. First of all, okay, look, I don't been with a handful of virgins in my life, okay? Seriously. And that's not something you want. And like, I don't understand why, like me personally, I don't want someone that doesn't have any zero experience. Yeah, because it's nasty.
Burp the baby afterward.
It's like, kind of like, you feel awkward because it's their first time. So it's like, either they appreciate it too much or they think you're married afterwards. Like, are we married? Like, no, we're not afterward. Or maybe it's just not good. They just lie there. Like, they don't participate. Okay, they just fucking lie there and fucking shit right just there in the bed. You know what that's called? You know what the term is? It's called a turbo starfish. That's what it's called, because they're hot. But they're a starfish because they lie. They don't do anything. So they lie there. They don't participate in nothing, and everything hurts because everything's freshly, primed and stuff. So no one's been up in there. You're the first one. So congratulations. But those types of girls, yeah, I don't know why. But men actually think that's sexy. I don't think that's sexy. Oh, a virgin. So no, get some experience with some other guy. Then you can come back to me, maybe. Okay.
No, how about you communicate better with one partner and try to make it only one partner? If that's the case, that could be good. You could have that one man that doesn't mind you being a virgin and would stick with you throughout the way and communicate with, so you're not laying in the bed like a damn starfish. Because you'd have some conversation. You would have that guy comforting you and conversating you and talking to you about an experience that you just had for the first time.
Well, okay, I'm a counterpoint then. I'm gonna do a counterpoint. Counterpoint is this. So she already hit it. You see the steam come out of her head? She like,
red flags and everything.
She's steaming right now. I saw it come out of her ears. Okay, so
I'm so sad.
Are you now? All the virgins. I'm pretty sure that there's virgins watching. No, there's no virgins watching me right now. This is an adult show. So all y'all either doing your thing or you're married or something like that if you're watching me. Or you're single. I love single people.
Try to wait as long as you can.
No.
Communicate.
Communication, yeah, but don't wait. The longer you wait, the longer you're gonna have this unrealistic expectation. You're like, sex is like the. I mean, yeah, it's amazing, but you're gonna have an even higher expectation. Like, I'm gonna have when I get married.
Sex is great. It's absolutely wonderful when you know this person. You're one-on-one with this person. They connect. They appreciate you. They take the time. There's no time frame. There's no laying in the bed awkward. It does get great.
True. So ladies, have as much sex as you want. Go out there and have sex with everybody you know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, but no, be more open to it, because a lot of women are super not into discussing it, one, or two, they don't want to be sexually if you like them, then fuck them. It's not don't worry about being called out on it or something. Because, like I said, any guy who said that to you is mad because he's not with you. Straight up. If a girl, that's why I don't like using that word. Because I'm like, why would I call a girl that? Because the only reason why I would say that is because she didn't like me and I liked her, and then I didn't get her. So the consolation prize is slut, you're a slut. Why is she a slut? Because she didn't have sex with your ass? That's the reason why. See, you get the cognitive dissonance. So I done broke it down for you. Okay?
Don't listen to your haters.
Don't listen to your haters. Yeah. So as far as approaching women, so yeah, approach confidently, and I'll get into depth about this, but we're gonna run through it. Be silly, be funny.
Fill it out a little bit first.
Well, yeah, you want to. My big, especially as I get older, because before when I was early 20s, I was like, okay, she's a pretty face, I'm in there. But you know what? Honestly, as I get older, I start to be. I just screen for chemistry now. Because I had it, honestly, I don't had enough sex where I want chemistry, okay? I don't want to just have, a lot of dudes are one-nighters.
Starfish.
Yeah, and it's exactly.
One-nighters. Stop putting one-nighters in your house. You know people are creepers. People creep. I'm so afraid to sleep in my house with somebody I don't know. So weird.
Well, yeah.
Never. I would never do that. They roam in your house when you're sleeping.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I don't know how hard you sleep, but I don't trust anyone in my house when I'm sleeping. It's weird.
Well,
gotta go.
I agree. Well, I do agree with that. It is.
There's men that taking pictures of women while they're sleeping.
True. Well, then that's
You better be
okay.
careful.
Okay.
These guys.
But if you know him enough, okay, and you still want to have a one-nighter, and that's the agreement.
Get a hotel room.
And that's the agreement between you guys.
Ask him for some cash.
Just go to his
and
place.
Hang out. Go to his place.
If that's what it is.
Find out if he has chains under his bed or some random cameras in his living room watching you from the doorstep. Check his bathroom for random cameras. People are creepy and bored these days. You never know what they're gonna do.
Well, true. There's a lot of I've been catfished before.
See?
Okay.
Nuts.
As a man, I've been catfished. But here's the funny thing about how women catfish. The way women catfish is they'll put. I should have known this. I'm stupid. You guys will put probably right about chest height up, and you guys will look amazingly fucking beautiful, and you'll have all these, and every picture is you just full blown. She don't got the war paint on. She have full foundation and just everything is super done to a T, but it's only chest up. And I bet that's to me that's catfishing men, okay? Because we'll look at that there's no doubt you're very attractive. There's no doubt about that.
That's when they do the stand up, turn around.
Yeah.
Stop turning around for men.
But when
have them turn around.
Well, yeah.
You dangle your body in a circle.
I wouldn't mind if she did it. I wouldn't mind doing it.
See what you're working with.
Well, every picture that if I'm gonna have a profile of myself or something on my Facebook or whatever, you see what I look like. You see, I'm 5'1". I'm like 5'1". I'm a little 5'1" black guy with dreadlocks. You know what I look like. So there's no question I'm not hiding the way I look.
He could have oversized ankles. He could have those two toes that are not exactly the same. I have no idea. You never know.
Just don't get mad when men, because sometimes when you finally do get her number.
Give me a call, Nicole. Sorry, Nicole.
Sorry.
She's a nice woman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll come on the show.
And she's single too. You know why? Because men play games.
No.
And
I wonder what Nicole would say right now, okay? Because I think she may be different.
She would.
Yeah, we can have a guest.
I know what's going on.
Can have a round table discussion.
Oh, I can't tell her business. Friend code.
A friend code.
Almost did it. You saw that. Almost did it.
See, okay, yeah, we'll just dance around that, but maybe she likes to come on and talk about it one day. But
I've seen Nicole lately.
Yeah, for real, because it's John and Friends. Anyone can come on here. And in fact, just to sidestep real quick, I actually might have more than I honestly. Let me know what you guys think. I just like having one-on-ones, to be honest with you, because I think that's more personable. You get to see her personality or his personality, whoever's on the show. You already know my personality. I'm a nut job, but you get to see her and stuff, and it's more personal. But the problem with me having more than one on the camera at the same time is that unless you have really good chemistry, I'm not sure. I'll experiment with it. I was going somewhere with this. I don't remember. I know I was talking about
more people. You want to interact?
Yeah, but before then, I was saying something specifically about women. I don't remember.
Women need to be approached gracefully.
Women need to be approached. There's certain. Okay, my personality is on the silly. Like if I don't know you, I'm very like very matter of fact. You know, resting dick face. I'm resting dick face. Like seriously. Like if you didn't know me, and a lot of you've already told me this too. Like when I'm not like bantering, I'm just like working or something, or I'm just focused on, I just like completely straight face. I don't smile a lot unless I'm talking, and then they're like, Jonathan smiles? It's like, yo, you obviously don't know him, okay? Because this is how I really am, okay? But I work a lot of times.
Smiles, Kristen.
Smile. I don't smile.
Personality.
I have it. It's just, I don't show it off enough. But that's when you get. But to me, because I'm damaged goods, y'all. So I don't been hurt before I'm jaded, you know. So if I don't know you, that's how I act. But as soon as you fucking know me for 2 minutes, I start acting like this, and then you're like, oh, you either know.
You've been jaded to the girl in the hospital. Starfish in the bed. That's why I'm jaded. She wasn't. The last girlfriend wasn't a Starfish. The one before her. Why did your last ex break up then?
My last ex broke up. This is gonna sound horrible. My last, because she started to be, she started not looking the way she should. Okay.
Huh.
So I'm
what?
Like a little bit too
maintenance?
Extra.
She gained weight?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh. Did you say, hey, let's go for a bike ride? Let's go for a walk?
Yeah. And I have 2 bikes. Yeah.
And then what'd she say? She
wasn't it. She's just like, she doesn't want to do it. And you can't force him to do it, mostly, okay. When I actually broke up with her, she actually looked good. And I broke up with her because of the mental things. And then afterwards, she started to get, probably because of all the stress and shit, she started to blow up a little bit. And
you hear this right?
Yeah, because of me, probably. I was cool with her. But yeah.
Did you try to work through her stress? No. Did you try to sit down and do a little notepad about her and the issues and how they can resolve these problems and move forward?
Yeah, she didn't want to.
You said, hey, let's go walking this morning. Get up.
Yeah,
she said, get up, let's go.
Well, yeah, because we would walk. We'd actually go to the park and stuff, and we did do a couple of bike rides, but not enough to
Because she wasn't self-motivated. Is that what's a turn off? Self-motivation.
If you get to a certain, because look, if I'm talking to a girl, I know and I meet her in person, that's my image of her. Now, I'm not saying she can't gain
It's a hard job. We keep ourselves up every single time. Stay motivated. Stay on top of your game. Don't get lazy.
Well, men too, because if I start getting chub, it's like, what the fuck, You're gonna be like, okay, I dated a dude who was 170 pounds, and now you're 250 pounds. I'm sorry, we're gonna have a little issue about that. So you'll want to keep yourself just generally looking the way she originally met you. She liked the dude that she met. She's not liking the dude now, perhaps. You ever think about that? It's keeping yourself nice and on the level.
Aww.
But yeah, so it's just like, work out a little bit. I don't, and like,
Don't be the reason we leave.
Don't be the reason. Don't be the reason. Keep your weight in check.
Come on.
I'm a stickler for that. I don't know. Because I'm a little guy anyway. I'm like, I'm like 4'7", So like, if she's too big, it's like, this is a lot to handle. And like I said, I've been with bigger girls before. Okay.
A lot to handle.
It is.
On both sides.
Yeah.
Horrible.
How are you gonna get up in there when you have to lift it up to get up? I'm just saying, like the shit is too much of the fat variety.
I had to turn off dancing with a guy, and all I feel is his belly on my back. I don't feel nothing else. And I'm like, what is going on?
So, speaking
if I feel your belly before I feel you, something's wrong with that.
So, let me ask you this, because I've dated all types of. Do you date interracially? Do you date black men?
Yeah,
do you date
totally
white
out
men?
That box.
Do you date Mexican men?
Yeah.
Cause certain girls like
Asian,
they just like one
Ethiopian,
type.
White, grudgy. I'm totally open.
So you're open to pretty much whatever.
As long as you're nice, consistently nice. I could be a bitch or cranky or whatnot, but those are come short-lived. I get over things really fast. So if you're one of those people that holds on to things and dwells on something for so long, I can't let it go. Wasting your time. Play the violin.
Over it. Tiny violin.
Yeah.
For you.
You ask me a week later, I won't even know why you're mad.
So she's open to, because I don't met all types. Like I don't met girls who are like no, like I don't date black guys. Well, obviously, that's a quick conversation because I'm gone. But then also I had girls who were really into me and they only date black men. And then I say, I don't really like, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'll see what she's about, but that's weird to me because any dude who looks like me, she's gonna go right after him anyway, because that's all she dates. It's one thing if it's because of me personally, because I live on this side of town. And there's really just a lot of white people and there's a lot of Mexicans and Spanish people. There are some black women here, but they're not. And I'm saying this in my small demographic in my neighborhood is not a lot. So what do you think I'm going to talk to? I'm going to talk to mostly white and Spanish women, but I like black women. Okay. In fact,
I heard that he dates conveniently around his house.
So yeah, because I'm. Yeah, maybe I'll have maybe 3, maybe 4 people, but we have to talk in turns because there's only one camera and my microphone's on. Unless I get everyone having lapel mics, I might think about doing that. But for now, I like having personal one-on-ones because it's like you get to see their personality and stuff. And then if they're cool, then they hit me up like, yo, bring back Kristen, because she's fucking cool.
Request me.
So yeah, I have a feeling they're already on. Yeah.
We want to know your opinion.
Yeah, because
comment.
We're here to entertain you also. And also drop a little knowledge, actually a lot of knowledge.
If you have questions or topics,
yeah, we will definitely, and you'll be anonymous, okay? So just hit. Yeah, especially, and you get both sides of the coin.
We're here to better your tomorrow.
We are here to, like Tomorrowland, like the fucking... I don't know why that came out of my head, but it was fucking Tomorrowland. Yeah, like that. Because we're advanced, okay? Exactly. Plur.